Hey everyone, so today we are going to step into your person's mind. Let's see what version of you still lives in their mind right now, in their thoughts. So, when this person thinks about you, what version of you comes to their mind first? Four of Pentacles, overall energy, judgment. See, Four of Pentacles is where you are somebody who's valuable. You're somebody who's secure, safe, on your own. You're someone they were never truly able to let go of. See, even if life pulled the two of you in different directions, your energy is still, preserved in their heart. You're not a passing thought, passing memory. This is where you're someone they're still holding on to emotionally. And judgment here makes it very interesting because this is where they don't just remember you, they reflect on you. It's like, you see this trumpet being blown. So this is where the universe is kind of giving them signs to reflect on this. They think about the choices that were made, the things that happened between the two of you, and whether they could have handled the connection differently. See, when you cross their mind, it isn't just nostalgia, it becomes self-reflection. Your thoughts, they become like a mirror to them. They have to see certain parts of themselves, in that mirror here. So the version of you they carry isn't someone they've forgotten. They remember you as someone valuable, someone who is significant, and someone whose absence has made them think more deeply than they possibly want to or they admit. Let's see. What memory of my viewers do they replay over and over again? What memory? Temperance, overall energy is Eight of Pentacles. See, this is interesting because Eight of Pentacles is a card that came in one of the readings, and it's reminding me of that, of the consistency that you have put in. See, the memory they keep returning to, it isn't a dramatic moment. It is, the feeling of peace they experienced with you when they felt balanced with you. You brought some sort of healing, balance, in their life. They remember the conversations, the patience, the way things seem to flow naturally between the two of you. And I also feel like you have put in a lot of effort here while being patient for just way too long with this person, and they know that you brought this sense of balance into their life they didn't fully appreciate at that time. um, they replay the moments where the two of you were building something together, and uh, see, it could be making plans, it could be solving certain things, problems, laughing over everyday things, or simply showing up for each other from the kind of effort you put in there. So those ordinary moments have become extraordinary in hindsight now. So the memory they can't let go of isn't about chaos or heartbreak. It's about how comfortable, understood, emotionally safe they felt with you. See, sometimes it's a quiet moment, not the loud ones, that stay with us the longest. And that's what's happening here. That's what I see here. Let's see what is it about you that they secretly admire but may never have told you. Let's see. Six of Wands, overall energy is Two of Wands. Um, your ability to make decisions. You were not somebody who would keep sitting in one place. Your confidence, whether you realize it or not, they see you as someone who carries yourself with quiet strength. Um, Even during difficult times, you've always had a way, towards moving forward. You were this person who always had this approach, who was, let me get this sorted. I will overcome this obstacle. Um, that is something that they deeply admire about you. Your vision, like I said, the ability to make decisions. They see you as someone who's capable of building a bigger life. Um, Someone who doesn't stay stuck. There's a part of them that wonders where life could have taken the two of you if things unfolded differently. See, what they admire isn't just how you look or what you do. You know, they admire this person you've become and the confidence, that you carry in their eyes, you're someone who keeps growing, and that's incredibly attractive to them. So, see, I won't, they, of course, they admire your smile, how you look, all those things are there. But, um, the strength it took to keep smiling despite the challenges, that is the bigger part here. Let's see, um, what are their feelings towards you right now? How are they feeling towards my viewers right now? Hanged man, overall energy is Five of Cups. They feel like they're losing you or they've lost you. There's a lot of focus on what has been, you know, what has gone wrong here. They're trying to understand your what you wanted, your desires. They're trying to look at the connection in a very different capacity. Uh, they're being forced to slow down and reflect on their actions, what they did, what they didn't do. Maybe they promised something, but they did not take action on it. See, they may not be taking action yet, but emotionally, they're no longer looking at the relationship in the same way. There is sadness underneath this silence, whether it's regret, disappointment, or simply wishing things had unfolded differently. Um, they're carrying emotional weight. See, their feelings haven't disappeared; they've become quieter and more reflective, is what this is saying. See, sometimes silence isn't the absence of feelings; it's the emotional sound uh, that you know which only people who know what's happening can hear. Let's see what's the biggest regret. Since there is regret energy showing up, what's their biggest regret that they carry about this connection? Ace of Cups, overall energy is Nine of Pentacles. They were offered this opportunity to create something beautiful. This was a meaningful, um, emotional, emotionally satisfying connection. Um, this connection had the potential for a beautiful new beginning. Somewhere along the way, they let that opportunity slip through their fingers. Um, it's not about regretting meeting you, it's about not nurturing the two of you, um, not nurturing this connection to its full capacity. They regret realizing your value after the distance between the two of you. Maybe at that time they acted very independently, like I need my space. This is I need to do this. This is more important for me. Prioritizing, their own stability and everything. But they see you as someone who knows your worth now, someone who didn't settle for less. Maybe this person breadcrumbed you a lot, kept, making promises but never following through. And you kept going along, but now you've stopped taking that nonsense. You have stopped taking those breadcrumbs, and now they understand what they had in front of them, and it slipped away. So the regret is not the love that faded, it's the regret that love that wasn't fully embraced when they had the opportunity to, let it grow. So looking back now, they see the connection with much clearer eyes here. Let's see. If they could say one thing to you today, what would that one thing be? Without fear, without ego getting in the way, what would they want you to know? Six of Swords, Ten of Wands, the Fool, overall energy is Nine of Swords. I am not able to sleep. Uh, your ghost, I ghosted you. I gave you silent treatment, but now your ghost is constantly keeping me awake, is what I hear with this. I never wanted, things to end the way they did. The distance between us wasn't easy. Maybe they just went away from you. Some of you, it could be a long distance relationship as well. Not for everyone, some of you. Um, but they would want to tell you that it may have looked like it was easy, but I have been carrying the weight of everything that happened much longer than I let everyone see. Um, See, this person is definitely exhausted. The fool is where a part of them still wishes you could have a new beginning, a clean slate, start over without any past baggage. See, if they could speak from their heart today, they would say, I wish we had another chance. Not because I want to repeat the past, but I want to fix those mistakes. I finally understand what I didn't understand back then. And I'm constantly anxious about what's happening between the two of you. See, sometimes the words people never say, they become the ones they carry for the longest time. And that's what's happening. It is weighing them down. They ghosted you, and now your ghost is ghosting them. So yeah, that is happening. Let's see what is the guidance for you. What is the guidance for my viewers currently with this situation with their person? The Emperor, Three of Swords, Seven of Wands, overall energy, Knight of Swords. See, in short, this is basically telling you, think rationally. You have been hurt. You need to first fix your own wounds. Universe is reminding you to stop letting this heartbreak decide your worth here. The Emperor is asking you to stand tall, know your value, remember that your peace should never be dependent on someone else's choices. Three of Swords acknowledges that the pain was real. Um, Seven of Wands says you don't have to, keep reopening the same wound. Protect your energy, protect your heart. Don't abandon yourself just because somebody else, doesn't have clarity. And Knight of Swords, this is, keep moving forward. Don't stop just because, someone else is not willing to understand your value, or doesn't understand, or did not understand your value. That does not shrink your value. See, don't chase the version of yourself that needed this person to choose you. Become the version of yourself that chooses your own happiness, your own peace every single day. The right people won't ask you to shrink, doubt yourself, or wait forever. They will meet you where your heart is respected. They will never play with your dignity. They will bring dignity to the table. I hope this gave you some clarity. Thank you for watching.